Well, it is basically a copy of a T-32M with a skin, but the only difference I could see is the visual model for the gun. It's more like the Renegade than the actual T-32 or the T-32M copy. So you can see it as this gun right here. It's the same gun, but the T-32 did not have that gun. It has a 105 that's more or less like an upgrade to the T-29, but it's that muzzle brake. That's the difference. But that's a T-32M. The stats are the same to the T-832 for the Terminator 2 crossover collaboration, but we're here for the skin. We already know the stats. It's like a sniper T-32 with less DPM, so we already covered enough of this vehicle. I just want to look at the skin, but inscription or details of the historical reference. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Alright, some jibber jabber from the Terminator readout or whatever. But let's take a look at the skin. So blown off skin model for the red eye, obviously. No fate for the gun barrel. The chain for the final dropping down into molten lava. I could not self-terminate. Yeah. The hell is that? Is that for the fusion core reactor in his head or something? Alright. The dumper for shooting at police cars. Remember, no killing people. You cannot do that. Also the minigun that Arnold holds up like a toy. Yeah, exactly. It's so heavy. It's like 50 pounds without ammunition. It's pretty hefty. The M16 for shooting at the semi or the fuel tanker, if I remember correctly. The leather jacket. I need your boots, your clothes, and your motorcycle. God, there's so many good references from that movie. God, so good. Such a nerd. The gas grenade launcher. I forgot what the actual designation. It's like MM1? It's not the M32, funny enough. There is the actual M32 grenade launcher, but that's more modern compared to that one. Ah! The famous 1887 shotgun with the roses. Where's the Pepsi machine? You should put the Pepsi machine onto this vehicle. Ah, that would be great. The hand as well. Terminator 2. Yeah, put a gigantic Pepsi machine, vending machine onto this vehicle. It's not a bad skin. I like it, but it's mostly the animation department. So when I was changing the script file for this vehicle, there were a lot more script and a little bit more complex than the usual Paragon compared to this vehicle. So there should be a lot more animations for the tracks, for the eyeball on the periscope or the gunner sights, but it's alright looking of a skin. I mean, you're paying 3,500 gold for a bunch of premium days, credits, free XP and other stuff, and this vehicle after the grind, but just make sure you finish the grind first before you buy the improved pass. Otherwise, bit off more than you can chew with the marathon, right? So only 2 weeks for the marathon. The modules are all about the same as the T-32M. Stats are the same. Crew of 6. The armor is the same, supposedly. Well, let's take a look. I mean, T-32 has a really strong turret front and a commander cupola that's also pretty bouncy too. It's sloped on the sides. So this is one of the best cupola and one of the best turret for the game. But hull front is only 180 with the boob machine gun. That is the weak spot, but then again, it's always been there, so okay. It's the same as a T-32, so I've already talked a lot about the stats. A lot. It's no different. The only difference I could see is the camouflage, which has not been changed because of the skin? What? So you're telling me the skin does not add more camouflage? Well, it is the Terminator, so you're not very stealthy, but then again, come on. Yeah, you have the same camo as a non-camouflage or non-painted T-32M. might be a bug. Have to submit a ticket to customer support. That is bullcrap. It is the same armor. Yep, the same armor with the boob machine gun and the commander cupola. Yeah, it's all the same. Okay, it's all the same, but surprising. I thought the camo was counted. It's not. All right, might be a small glitch. They'll probably fix it. I mean, 7.8. It's pretty close to 5.8, which is no camo whatsoever. But as you can see here, with comparison to the T-32M, only difference, gold cost of the actual vehicle value. That's practically it. It's the same thing. But comparing it to a T-32, which you already did like a billion times, it has better accuracy, better aim time, less DPM. That is a big trade-off. You're trading 400 DPM for better accuracy by 0.04. And a little bit faster of an aim time, but better traverse dispersion, which is good. Yeah, but still, if you're face hugging or taking a hill and haul down with this vehicle, then you don't really need that much accuracy or aim time or less aim time, right? Because you're contesting with other heavy tanks in a heavy tank corner. The best thing you could wish for is more DPM to kill the other person. I mean, gold shell is also the same, 252, nothing different, so you don't get a super gold shell. Not happening. So there you go, folks. I mean, that's the only way of justifying this vehicle. It's a copy of a T-32. The only way of justifying it is putting a skin and making it cheap. Don't make it like a 10,000 gold vehicle. No, it's not worth that much. So basically, kind of a weird event. I thought we're getting the Lunar Marathon for a Chinese premium tier 8, like the WZ-113-2 and a bunch of other ones. I cannot remember off the bat, but we got a few. And Chinese, oh yeah, the 113-2, the one with the check turret, stolen check turret. We're not getting the 176. Don't even think about it. So this one is the 113 with a Object 140's turret, practically. So I thought freaking Lunar Marathon for this thing, or the bunch of tier 9s that we could have gotten. So this is the VZ-51's turret, practically. They didn't even mention that. Alright, fine, whatever. And a bunch of tier 9s as well from the BZ-58-2, if I remember correctly. Yeah, BZ-58-2, and that's the only one. Oops. Or we can have it the BZ-114 again. We're not. But I thought one of these three was going to be featured in this year's Lunar Marathon. It happens on the 22nd of this month. So that's Lunar New Year, but I guess we're getting a prior marathon for Terminator 2, but no, it's okay, I guess. So one small glitch with the camo, and the visual model for the gun is a little bit different, but that's practically it. So there's no Uzi 9mm. Wait, that's from the first film. Crap. Also the M1911 with a big ass laser sight. The earliest model of laser sight that's super big on top of the freaking gun. Now, I thought it was a Desert Eagle originally. No, it's a 1911 with a laser sight and the Uzi 9mm. He also used a spaz in the movie, in the police station, but god, I'm such a nerd. Alright folks, that's the T-832. Good luck with your marathon. Save all of your points before you start the actual marathon. And what I mean is save all the way up to 44 out of 45. I did not do it that good enough, I guess, but it gives you one basically free stage with the marathon. But good luck to ya. So play a bunch of tier 6s, play a bunch of freaking Type 58 that is also packed on steroids, or not steroids, packed on freaking Viagra, because it has no freaking gun depression. I don't even have one. Wait, I don't even have a Type 58? Really? Where the hell is my Type 58? I guess I don't have one. Like, okay, fudge it. I don't have one. It has no gun depression. That's right. Ugh. Well, good luck to you. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.